Hello everyone, it's Leo, and in this video we're gonna check out episode summaries for the episodes of March from wonderful PreCure. We have some very interesting things. We're gonna have a beef between Iroha and Komugi. We're gonna have a new power from the friendly tact. We're gonna have a deeper dive on Mayu and the start of the school year as well. So let's start by checking out the summary for episode 6. In this episode, we are going to see the girls going out for a walk in the morning. Iroha and Komugi will go for a walk, but they notice that the leash that they use every day is now gone. It was changed into the friendly tact. Ooh, girl. Because of this, Iroha tries to borrow a leash that her father, Tsuyoshi, has. But Komugi says it must be the usual one they always use. Komugi has this selfish behavior, so Iroha gets very angry and she is furious with Komugi for her selfishness. Satoru comes to visit them at the dog run and he is worried about Iroha's behavior, and the sound of a garu-garu echoes through the town. Iroha and Komugi break off their fight and head for the mountains where they hear the sound of the garu-garu's roar. They transform and confront the lion garu-garu. But I think this is going to be a very interesting episode because it will show a new side of Komugi. It's very nice to see that a problem that would not necessarily be a problem for us might be a problem for her because she is a dog. So she will think differently. She will see things differently. So I feel like this is a nice thing. This is a plus. And I can understand her frustration on having her favorite leash turning into a magical item. I would love for that to happen. But she's a dog, so her most important thing is Iroha, obviously. It's not her powers as a PreCure. It's not her mission as a PreCure. So far, Cure Wonderful hasn't really shown a high preoccupation on that. Even though she tries to save the animals from suffering, her focus is always on enjoying life with Iroha. That is, for her, what is really important. So this will happen in episode 6, and episode 7 is the continuation of this episode, which is called Our Friend Liberare. So Komugi will wake up in the morning and she will try to go to Iroha to ask, to call her so that they can go for their usual walk. But then she will remember she left the house after their fight. Ooh, this is gonna be a hard fight. This is gonna be a hard thing for us to watch. So Iroha will wake up, she will walk alone in the seaside park, and she will meet Satoru. Satoru went after the lion garu-garu that has escaped after the battle on episode 6. So it's clear that in episode 6, Cure Wonderful and Cure Friendly are not gonna be able to purify the garu-garu, unfortunately. So it will still be there. So Satoru tells Iroha that he took Komugi home, and then Iroha wants to see her. But Satoru is the one to go back, and Mayu meets Iroha. So it's going to be very nice because we're going to have Mayu in episode 7 as well. And she will meet Iroha, and she will talk to her about her daily interactions with Yuki. And she says that Yuki can be selfish, but she still loves Yuki a lot. And she thinks that Yuki is very cute, even if she doesn't do what she says. Yuki is a cat baby. And what happens here is that Mayu will give Iroha a new leash that she bought for Komugi as a thank you for the bag that Iroha gave her. So Iroha will grab the harness and she will run back to her house to show Komugi. So this is where the summary ends, but it's very clear that they will be connected again and they will awaken a new power because of this, and we're gonna see this new power in episode 7. This is going to be their dual purification technique. Very nice, right? So in episode 8, we have a focus on Mayu because it is time for us to start the school year in Animal Town, and it's April in the show's time. And it's the first day of Mayu as a transfer student at school. She's very nervous, but she has Iroha as a familiar face, so she gets a little bit more chill. And she's able to tell the students about her cat, Yuki, and also Pretty Holic, which is her mother's business. And so she finishes her self-introduction without any problems. This is a win for Mayu already. We don't exactly know what happened to Mayu in the past, but we know that she had a bad experience at school. So while they are at school, Komugi will run out the house to meet Iroha, but then the scent of food will lead her to another place, and she will find herself in Pretty Holic. There, she will meet Yuki, who will be slumbering in front of the store, and she will try to shoo Komugi away by making noises, but Komugi will pay her no mind. Komugi girl, can you stop doing that to Yuki? Can you please respect the cat? And Komugi will start to play with Yuki. And after school, Iroha takes Mayu to the school's animal sanctuary where many animals spend their time. They and Satoru are about to go home after giving Mayu a tour when the animals start to rustle and a Garu appears at school. I wonder if Mayu, this episode, will see the cures for the first time. Maybe this is something that will happen, right? Oh, I'm curious. Maybe she will know that there are cures, but not know necessarily that Iroha and Komugi are the cures. Let's wait and see. And so for the last episode of this month, which is episode 9, is Komugi is a middle school student. Woo! And in this episode, Komugi dreams of going to school with Iroha, obviously. And when she wakes up, she sees Meimei in front of her. Girl, this is going to be so wild. Meimei tells her that to his surprise, with the return of the kidnapping animals to Nico Garden, the sparkle is returning to the Nico Diamond, and that the miraculous power of the Nico Diamond has now made it possible for Komugi to attend school. Girl, this is so random. You restore the power of a magical diamond from a magical universe, and the special power you get is going to school. Oh my god. So we will see Komugi changing into her school uniform and going to school with Iroha, and she will witness the soccer club's morning practice. Komugi will think that this is a dog's ball game, and so she will run and she will successfully catch the shot. Later, Komugi is introduced as a new transfer student at the morning assembly, and she is challenged to a game by a girl called Masaru Igari, a member of the soccer club that had stopped, it's a boy, that has stopped his shot during morning practice. I mean, I'm not sure. Let's say that they had stopped their, Komugi stopped their shot during morning practice. So she accepts the challenge during the lunch break, so she manages to catch all the shots, and the person will admit defeat. And after becoming very popular at school, Komugi will eat the side dishes from her classmates, and then she will become quite full, and then sleepiness sets in. So Komugi will probably sleep a lot in this episode, and she will have trouble because she will have to wake up to study, girl. So yeah, this is going to be kind of a wild one, and I'm very curious to know how Komugi will start to attend school. Okay, she has a power from the Nico Diamond. I wonder if this is a Chibiusa situation from Sailor Moon, like she was able to hypnotize everyone to believe that she was part of Usagi's family. Maybe this is more or less what's going to happen here. I don't know, like maybe this Nico Diamond power is related to that. Like people believe that Komugi was already part of the school. I don't know. Because who will enroll a child at school, like with no documents? This makes me very curious. But I feel like the one thing that's making me more curious is to see this fight between Iroha and Komugi. It's the first time they're gonna have this quarrel, and they're gonna have to go through this little separation, because after that, they will get their new power from the friendly tact, and we're finally gonna see the first actual purification technique from wonderful PreCure. PreCure Friend Liberare. I am super curious to see this. I feel like the stock footages from this season are super pretty, so this makes me very excited. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. What are you most excited for in March for wonderful PreCure? Girl, I cannot wait. I think this month is going to be great. It's going to be very funny. I cannot wait to see Yuki as well, shushing Komugi away, and Komugi will not leave her alone. Girl, leave Yuki alone. Hashtag leave Yuki alone. That's all I have to say. Anyways, babies, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, members, as well, for supporting Magical Cinnamon. Bye-bye.